Hey guys, this is Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co. and today I'm doing another Stormsunder video, but in a bit of a different format. This is half because I want to go over a few Stormsunder minis, and half because I like experimenting with different formats. This whole YouTube thing is still fairly new to me, and I'm still experimenting with different content, with different styles, different everything really. And so I haven't yet done a video in frame. It gives me a bit of an opportunity to really go over other content. It's something I'll probably explore when it's relevant to the content at hand. But in any case, all that disclaimer aside, let's just jump into it. This is going to be a video covering my 5 favorite miniatures from Stormsunder Heirs of Ruin. Now, Stormsunder, as you can see on my screen over here, and it's something I already talked about in another video, Stormsunder is a massive Kickstarter from Lazy Squire Games, currently at $616,000 funded, so well over the 90, but that 90 seems a bit of a, fake goal or whatnot. But either way, it's heavily funded at this point. Heavily is relative, but it's doing pretty well. And this is from Lazy Squire Games. The game looks absolutely fantastic. It has been reviewed very well from everyone who's played it, which is granted not a lot, but so far doing pretty decently. And this is really just going to be a video where I cover my 5 favorite miniatures from this game. This game is absolutely. Let me try to scroll down here. Sorry for the. Here we go. This game is teeming with incredible quality miniatures, absolutely incredible quality. And obviously everything's relative here. I know someone on one of my other YouTube videos commented how they weren't that great, and I know I've seen another YouTuber who commented he wasn't that impressed by them. I don't know, but these things are just absolutely blow me away. So let's jump into it, and I'm going to start first with my honorable mention. This is not number 6, this is not number 5, but this is my honorable mention and also useful for another reason. So this over here is Lady Renata. She is an one of the things I love about her is, to begin with, is the pose, which it's the games these days. There's so many miniature games coming out, and there's so much content out there that it's hard to actually come up with unique stuff. And this is a pretty dynamic pose. I'm really enjoying the whole perched on a falling building thing, which works well with the angel. This was my number 6 favorite mini from all the miniatures, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The sheer number of lines of details, the way this whole thing stands out, the way she's crouched as if she's about to leap off, it just absolutely works. I'm loving the miniature. The other reason I picked this one is this also is a bit of a cautionary of what to expect between the difference between renders and actual. Because if we go over here, this is her actual. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still absolutely amazing. Like, I still love this miniature. It reminds me very heavily of a lot of the Archon Studio content, just the amount of detail going on here. And while it still does look gorgeous, obviously the render is a lot more impressive looking. This is a big deal in any Kickstarter you walk into. Know what you're getting yourself into. Know that renders are the perfect version of something. It's basically the difference between, going out with someone and going out with the Photoshop version of that person. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with this. This is more pristine, more clean. From there we go to number 5 on my list. Number 5 is Vakram. Don't know if that's pronouncing that right. Vakram, I don't know. But he was released on their Kickstarter, in the Kickstarter, one of the updates. And I love the hammer, the fur thing going on over here. It's got this little like warrior look, but like a warrior with a lot of character. His helmet, the fur background, the general cloaks. He's got this like half noble, half barbarian look going on to it, and I really appreciate the genre, the look of it. It's a very typical. There's nothing crazy about this in terms of the content or the theme of it, but it's just a very very well done miniature. This guy would fit right at home in Blood Rage, one of my favorite miniature games. But just the sheer amount of detail and the way he's holding himself and the way everything works together is just very well designed. This is number 5 for me. Number 4 is, and I don't know the name of this one, but this is a pirate miniature they put up on their Facebook page. Again, absolutely gorgeous. Great pose. She's staring down the barrel, ready to shoot someone. A little perched on this, taking advantage of their bases that they're able to do that they don't have typical normal bases. And this absolutely looks amazing. Again, I love the whole look. I love the whole look. The detail with the pistol strapped to a holster. The boots, absolutely gorgeous. Everything about this is absolutely amazing. I feel I'm going to use the word absolutely a lot, so I'll try to hold off on that. Coming in at number 3, we have this guy. This guy is a sand skimmer. A sand skimmer is this group of pirates you'll be fighting against. But I just love the dichotomy between the Minotaur, the pirate, and the shoulder-mounted cannon. This is something that's definitely a little unique. It's still in that pirate genre, and actually three of the five miniatures from my favorite minis are in the pirate genre. So we'll see how that plays out. But this guy, he's got these little cannonballs here to drive home that this thing is a shoulder-mounted cannon, and it's this half minotaur, half beast, half pirate. Whole lot of interesting stuff going on here. I'm very curious how the story in Stormsunder will play out. I don't know what it's actually going to be like, but just gorgeous miniatures. And this really tells a bit of a story as it is. Like what's going on here? Are there animals? Are they half human? Does this guy talk? Is he part of a pirate crew? I don't know if any of that's going to be answered, but it's a story in and of itself in the miniature, which I love. Number 2 on that list is going to be this guy over here. This is Elise, the Lost Princess of Tarpitz. She was just added as a stretch goal. What I love about this miniature is the pose. I love the pose. It is so dynamic. This is in the world of miniatures, so many miniatures have to be less dynamic. Like even this guy who I love, he's just standing there. This one over here, just standing there. That first angel over here is a little more dynamic, but this is one of the most dynamic poses I have ever seen. It's got this, winged Pegasus horse thing going on, the slicing sword, middle of landing. Everything about this miniature is amazing. I mean, this is one of those times where, the big miniatures are incredibly cool. I do love big miniatures, but a well done miniature is not about size. Big is great, but it's compensating. This is just a well done miniature. Everything about this is insane. I can't wait to play with this. I can't wait to potentially paint this, although there's so many miniatures in this game, I'm hesitant to jump into the painting on this just yet. And finally, my favorite miniature is the monkey with the cannon. Yep, that's right. It's a monkey with a cannon. It's two monkeys with a cannon, really. Again, this is a miniature that tells a story in and of itself, which is fascinating. I don't know what's going on with this monkey and this cannon and the other monkey. I really don't know, but it's a monkey with a cannon. I don't know if I can say that differently. It's a monkey with a cannon. It's two monkeys with a cannon, with 3 cannons, and one of them holding a cannonball. I don't care about this charging Elise person and the dynamic pose. Give me the monkey with the cannon. It's just, I want the monkey with the cannon. I guess, I get it. Okay, I'm getting a little excited over here. Sorry about that. Anyways, those are my 5 favorite miniatures from Stormsunder. You can back Stormsunder. You can go to their page. You can back them. You check out their other videos. They have other reviews, King of Average. They have Let's Play. There's a lot of content going on here. Some other there's some great crossover minis that I saw. In fact, I'll pull up one more. This is another one I debated for my pick, which is a crossover miniature from Oathsworn. And this guy is really just, again, very cool. The only reason I didn't pick him in the end is his pose was less dynamic than I would have liked, but nonetheless, a gorgeous miniature, great crossover. Lots of good stuff going on in this project. Take a look. Look at these guys. Look at these Rune Tech Golems. They're just cool stuff. Anyways, this video is brought to you by Board Game Co. Drop by our website, boardgameco.com. You can buy games. You can trade games. You can, we don't really have a Patreon. If you want to support this channel, you want to support this content, best way to do it is to buy or trade or even sell your games to us. We're here for whenever you want it. Other than that, you can like this video, subscribe to get more videos, more content, watch another video. Let me know feedback. If you have any feedback on what I can do, what types of videos you like, what types of videos you enjoy, all that stuff's love to hear it. Anyways, until next time, have a good one.